Hey guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here, and this is our last Q&A unboxing of 2017. I posted for you guys to ask me some questions on the community section of our channel on YouTube. You guys asked a bunch of questions, and I'm going to be answering them in this video. A quick heads up, this is going to be more of a Q&A than an unboxing, because I've only got a few parcels that I'll be unboxing in this one, so not as many as the last video that I posted out where we unboxed a ton of products. I thought this way we could actually get through more of your questions. If you like this format better, let me know in the comment section and we'll kind of tweak these videos so they're perfect for the way you guys like to watch them. But I've got my phone right here. Let's get into it. The community page on YouTube is actually really cool. When you favorite or heart a comment, it pushes it to the top. So it makes it nice and easy for me to find all the comments and questions that I wanted to go through in this video. So that's pretty cool. First question comes in from Evan and he's asking, what's the favorite stick I've ever used? For me, it's definitely going to be the Zeal PK1000 custom that they made for Hockey Tutorial. A reason for that is I really like the way the stick performs, I like the way it feels, but most importantly, it was a custom stick built with the Hockey Tutorial colors, graphics, our logo on it, our mission statement. So that's going to be the favorite stick for me because it was a stick that was made by a company for us. So that's always going to be a little bit more special than any other stick that you can just pick up from a store or that gets sent to us. So that's definitely going to be the favorite one. From there, we got a question from Arno who's asking, are you coming to Finland? And if you are, you should visit Tornio. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll link it down below. But yes, we're coming to Finland. We always normally go to Helsinki and we go there to play pond hockey. So we wait for the best weather conditions. We've got friends that play for the team Capilla Manata, and you would have seen them in the first video that we posted when we went over there, the pond hockey video from Helsinki, Finland. Those are the guys we normally hang out with. Savanti, if you're watching, we are coming back 2018, but we need to wait to hear from you guys to hear what the weather's like. So end of Jan, early Feb. If you want to get together and play some pond hockey in Finland, head over to Helsinki and just keep watching our social media so you know when we're headed over there. But as I said, end of Jan, early Feb. I'll do one more question, then I will open some boxes up. So the next one is coming in from a Chris. Awesome name. And you're asking, are there any good value sticks you recommend? If you're looking to not break the bank when you're buying a hockey stick, but you still want quality and performance, that is possible. You don't always have to spend a lot of money to get that, but there are only a couple of rare instances that that's true. Now, what we'd recommend is all black. We did a video showing you the best stick that you can get for under $100 US, and all black was at the top of that list. I think the only stick that we said that was slightly better than that was a stick from True, which was the 2.2. Don't quote me on that because I might be off, but I'll link the video down below just so you can check it out. But All Black Hockey make incredible sticks. They retail for $89 last time that we took a look. Phenomenal products, great performance, nice and sleek look, all black. That's what the sticks look like, hence the name. Check them out. We'll link them down below, and we'll also link the video so you can check that out. But you don't always have to break the bank with hockey sticks. That's definitely something that we like to show. I know we are kind of guilty at reviewing and giving overviews of freakishly expensive hockey equipment, but there is a lot out there that you can get that doesn't break the bank and will still give you great performance. First box, this video is coming. It's going to be Super Tax versus whatever's coming next to replace the Super Tax. That's what's inside this box. I know it's a bit cheeky. I can't actually show you what these things look like, so it does have to be pixelated. Sorry, but I wanted to let you know that this video is coming. We're shooting this Q&A unboxing at the end of 2017, just to let you know that this video is going to be coming very, very soon. I'm sorry I can't show you what these things are, but the video is coming soon, and I cannot wait to share it because it's a pretty big deal. Next question's from Zachary, and you're asking for a hockey twig collection. I'm guessing you want to see the twigs that we've got. You might be able to see some of them behind me over there. Now, here's the thing. We could technically have a lot more sticks than this, but what we do is we only hoard or hold sticks that we're creating content for or that we're using. And then as soon as we're finished, we do giveaways. You'll see them all the time on Facebook, on Instagram. So we give away a lot of the stuff that we are sent. That's the reason why our twig collection will never kind of get as big as you see it now. It's always kind of like that's the maximum, and then we get rid of the previous sticks that we've looked at and get ready to look at some new ones. But I'll show you a quick overview of what we have. And I'll give you a little bit more of a detailed post or shot of this twig collection that we have sort of around February time if you still want to see that. But here you go. Oreo Man. Awesome name. Ori Man's asking best way to train at home. Now, there's loads of ways that you can train at home. It depends on what you want to work on. If you're talking about like doing stuff away from the ice in the gym, we've got a ton of videos on that kind of stuff. Strength and conditioning exercises for pre and post season for hockey players. I'll link that down below in the video description. But to be able to get a good workout or good training session at home, you need to work on what you want to develop. If it's your balance, if it's your strength, your endurance, you have to figure out what element of your game you want to improve, and then it's a little bit easier for me to suggest what would be the best workout. But you can do anything from stick handling, getting some training tiles in a net, working on your shooting. There's a bunch of different things, but you'll need to give us a bit more detail so we can answer the question a bit better. But I'll link some training videos down below that you can check out for stick handling and also some gym work you can do to help make you a stronger, better hockey player. This is one of the bigger boxes we have over here. I'll try and open this without cutting myself with this blade. Okay. If the tape on the box didn't give it away, yes, it's from CCM. There's some pretty awesome stuff here. Some tracksuits. This is going to be for coaches. I think that's probably the best thing that I could think of. Yes, that gives you a hint to what's coming from Hockey Tutorial. So we have coaching outfits here from CCM Hockey. That kind of gives you a big clue, right? But aside from that, there's a lot. I like the red. This looks good. I think Barber was wearing something like this in one of the videos that we shot with him in Toronto. Nice. Oh, there's some goodies under here. Jeez, I've got to turn the box over. Look at this. So clearly what this is, we've got the new Tax gloves. These are going to be the Pro Spec ones. And also the new Tax 710 helmets. I saw one of the questions, I'll have to check who it was from very, very quickly. It was asking, what is my favorite helmet? I think this kind of answers that. Favorite helmet, that's from Matthew or Matt. Yep, this is going to be the favorite helmet for sure because we used the Tax 710 helmet when we were in Sweden and it was weird. You put it on and it felt weird. It felt a bit awkward. But when we stepped onto the ice, some of the guys at CCM were asking us how the helmet felt. And the answer from all of the guys that I was there with from HT said that we didn't even think about it, which is great. When you have a piece of equipment on the ice with you and you don't think about it, you don't think about the fit, you don't think about how it feels on your head, there's just absolutely no thought. It means the equipment's doing its job. You're not noticing that it's there and it's obviously protecting you because that's what these things are designed to do. This is going to be the favorite helmet. I'll try and give you guys a little bit more of a closer look because these things are sweet. From there, I got a question from Chase, who's asking, what are your hobbies other than hockey? And when is your birthday? Mine is December 6th, and have a Merry Christmas. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas to you too, Chase. My birthday is, strangely enough, also in December. It's December 31st, so it's pretty soon. Other hobbies other than hockey, there's a few, but probably the biggest one that kind of takes up the majority of my time now, and I kind of use it to get to work as well as it being my hobby, is longboarding, specifically electric longboarding. I think for the last maybe 6-7 months, I've gotten into it a lot heavier than I thought I would. Massive fan of electric longboards, specifically longboard companies like Slick Revolution, which is UK based, and also Evolve, which is originally Australian, but they have a warehouse over here. They make phenomenal boards. They can be quite pricey, so it's not something you can just kind of do on a whim, but massive fan of longboarding. I enjoy it. It's really similar feeling to snowboarding. If any of you guys have ever done that, it kind of is almost like playing pond hockey or just being on the ice and not thinking about anything but what you're doing at that time. It kind of like clears your head, and it's why I love it so much. So I guess that'd be one of the biggest things that I do and takes up a lot of my time other than hockey. Hopefully that helps. But let me know what some of your hobbies are down below in the comment section. And I think this box over here, judging by the shape of it, is going to be exactly what we just talked about. So let's take a look. This thing is definitely in the shape of a longboard. Oh, and it's not light. So instead of struggling with it over here, I'm going to take it over to the studio and get some shots that I think will do this thing justice. Let's take a look. Next question is from Cami, and you're asking, what blade pattern do you use on your stick, and how did you realize that was the right one for you? That's a really good question, because blade patterns, I guess it's really difficult to get an exact description of how a certain blade pattern is going to perform for yourself. The way I did it to try and figure out which blade pattern was going to be best for me is I just used as many as I could. If it meant borrowing a friend's stick, or, you know, taking a chance and getting a blade pattern that was completely different from the one I'd used previously, that's what I did. And the way that I personally feel that you know the blade patterns for you is the puck will just do what you want it to do a lot better than the other blade patterns that aren't for you. If you're aiming top left and you shoot and it goes top left, you know, a lot more times with a certain blade pattern than it does with another one, maybe that's going to be the one for you. That's something that I kind of figured out as I was just getting used to playing hockey and learning about different sticks and different patterns. Use as many options as you can to see which one suits your style of play. At the minute, the curve that I use the most is going to be the 88 cane curve. It's the one that I feel that is the best for me to use because I'm able to control the puck much better with that curve than with any of the other different curves. Now, of course, different types of curves have different advantages. If you want to be able to dangle more, if you want to be able to scoop the puck up easier, or if you just want to be able to take massive clap bombs. I think that's a bit of a tricky video to put together, but I want to try and put one together along with the help of Richard, our stick specialist. So keep watching, and if you want to see a video like that, let me know in the comment section, because I'd love to make it, but again, I want to make sure that it's something that you guys want to see, but hopefully that answered your question. From there, I've got a really cool question from Steele, who's asking, if you could choose which NHL team you'd like to play for, I guess which one would it be? That's actually a really good question, because this is probably really weird for me to say. Hopefully some of you will understand what I mean, but I have never had a dream or a desire to play in the NHL. Never had a dream or a desire to play professional hockey, period. I love the game, and for me, I get as much joy out of just being on the ice, just skating, passing, hopefully maybe getting a couple of goals, the same way that somebody that plays in the NHL or plays professional hockey and, you know, is doing incredible things on the ice and is able to do incredible things and has, you know, crazy amounts of talent. I get the same amount of joy out of just being on the ice. It doesn't matter if I win or I lose. I just love being on the ice. And that's, I think, what makes me very different to a lot of your traditional hockey players that are out there who want to get as far as they can, progress, play at the highest level that they can possibly play at. I just love making hockey videos, taking a look at the gear, sharing cool trips with you guys, showing you really crazy places that play hockey, like the Himalayas in India, like in Kenya, and coming up Australia, Japan. These are the kinds of things that I really enjoy doing. So there isn't really an NHL team that I'd want to play for. There's some teams that I love to watch play, like the Nashville Predators, like the Habs. I also like to watch the Oilers play as well, but I would never want to play for them. I think what those guys do is incredible, and I have a crazy amount of admiration and respect for them, but the professional side of the game, playing pro hockey, is just not my thing. My thing is sharing these kinds of videos with you guys, giving you insight into this crazy equipment, showing you how far it's come from the previous stuff. That's kind of where I get my buzz. And I'm very, very fortunate enough to be able to do this because for me, this is kind of like the dream position in hockey. Hopefully that answers your question. Hopefully you guys kind of see what I mean by that. It's a bit of a strange one, but hopefully you guys can see where I'm coming from. I think there's a lot of different avenues in hockey, and not all players or people that are involved in the sport had a dream or want to play professionally or play in the NHL if they could. A lot of us do, and it's an awesome dream to have, but it's not the same for everyone. Some of us have a different avenue that they want to go down. I know guys that dream about being an NHL equipment manager, not playing in the NHL. My watch went off, sorry about that, I thought it was on silent. But it's a little different for everyone. But hopefully that gives you a little bit of an insight into the way I think and kind of like the direction that I want to go in, and hopefully helps you guys to realize that you don't have to have the same dream as everyone else. You can have a desire to do something else. From there, I got a question from Q8 asking, are you willing to visit the Middle East? Hell yeah. I've been to Doha, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Saudi Arabia. I've gone there and I've played a little bit of hockey while I've been there, but I would love to come back and maybe put a video together, especially after we collaborated with Fatima, who is in Abu Dhabi, for our Wrap Around the World video. I'll have a quick link of that, and also I'll post a link down below if you want to check out the full video, but I'd love to come back there and film something. So yeah, if you're in the Middle East and you know somewhere that would be awesome for us to visit and film some hockey content, message us. I don't see why we can't make that happen in the new year. So yeah, definitely. Next question comes in from Wrist Sniper, and he's asking, do you live from your hockey tutorial business, or do you need an additional job? So I'm in the hockey tutorial. My watch just keeps going off. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm in the hockey tutorial HQ or office right now. This is what I do for a living. I don't do any other job. This is my main kind of income, I guess you could say. This is what takes up all of my time aside from family. So no, it's taken a while to do this. I posted a video with one of my mentors, Lee Elias from Hockey Wraparound. I'll link that video down below, and it was talking about kind of like doing what you want to do in life rather than doing what you have to do. And that's been a big part as to why I've been able to kind of do this. And I feel incredibly fortunate and blessed to be able to do YouTube for a living. And there's a lot of people that are learning ways of being able to do this. We're seeing it in the hockey world and we're seeing it in other industries. If you want to check out that video, I'll post it down below. Hopefully it shares insight into the way all of this kind of stuff works. But no, this is what I do for a living. I don't do anything else. Hopefully that answers your question. I've got a question from Matt asking, "Hi Chris, my question is, have you tried True Skates yet? And if so, do you like them? Are they worth the money?" Really good question, Matt. Now with the True Skates, I tried them or still have them from previously when they were VH. So VH was a custom skate company that was purchased by True, and now they're True Skates. But when they were VH, I've basically had them for probably the last 4, almost 5 years. I've used from the first ever VH skate that they made to the version of the True Skate that you see now. And yeah, 100% going to be worth the money, but there is a small clause. I don't think it's worth the investment if you're just a regular hockey player who has absolutely no fit issues with retail skates. So if you're looking for another pair of skates to replace your CCMs or your Bauers, and you're thinking about purchasing the True Custom skates because the price isn't that high compared to a top-end Bauer or a top-end CCM skate, that's a complete justification to kind of think about. But if you don't have any fit issues, if you don't need a custom skate because the ones that you get from stores after they've been baked and punched out don't fit your feet nicely, you still get pain issues, then 100% consider getting some True Custom skates because you will, hands down, not have that issue. They basically fit like sneakers or trainers, whatever you call them based on where you live. They are very, very comfortable, but I don't think they're the kind of skate that every player should feel the need to buy. You don't have to go custom. If, again, retail skates fit you fine, then save that little bit of cash and stick with the retail skate. So guys, that was as many questions as we have time for in this one. I don't want to make this like a full-length 4-hour video of me plowing through as many questions as I can. If you want to see that, let me know. Maybe we could do one of these Q&As live. Let me know if you'd want to do that. I'll put a post in the community section on our channel where we can try and figure out a day and time that would be best to do it so we can get as many of you online as possible so we can maybe do a live Q&A. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Let me know if you want that, but thank you very much for all of the questions that you've asked. Thank you very much for all of the support that you've given us in this year. Really looking forward to sharing what's coming in 2018. January 2018, next month, we have something epic happening. I'm going to go out on a whim and say it's the most significant thing that has ever happened on this channel since this channel was created. Now that sounds crazy. I can't give you any more information except the fact that we are going to be flying somewhere that we've never been before, and we're going to be filming with somebody that I never thought, honestly, in a million years I'd ever get an opportunity to meet, let alone film with. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep stalking the social media during January to see what's happening with this. Once again, guys, thank you for the support, because all of this, me being able to do this for a living, would not happen if it wasn't for you guys watching and supporting. So from the bottom of my heart, I honestly mean it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for an epic 2017, and I cannot wait to share with you what's coming in 2018. Keep watching, keep subscribing, ask your questions for the next Q&A down below, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take care, and thank you.